Presented by Sprite, the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Golden State Warriors. And for the Warriors, it's always an exciting time of the year as fans and other players and coaches around the league all getting a first look at how they might be shaping up for the upcoming season. This guy's a freak of nature, LeBron James. For a guy with his size and his strength and his skill, how do you describe him, Shaq?
He's a football linebacker in an NBA uniform. He wears a double mouthpiece for a reason. Very physical game, very physical guy. He also says he wears it so he doesn't yell at the official. But this guy, like you said, Ernie, is a freak of nature. I played with him in Cleveland, 260, 270, 3% body fat. I wasn't even born with that low of a body fat.
And you certainly don't have it now. Let's send it over to Kevin Harlan.
Wow, Ernie.
Few of us do.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. Home court advantage goes to the Cavaliers playing here in Quicken Loans Arena. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. So Golden State will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. It's Lee and Bogut inside, and it's Curry in at the one spot. Here's Irving. Cannot hit. Curry with the defensive effort.
Klay Thompson, 6'7", and able to defend 3 different positions on a given night. In fact, he's often assigned the job of covering point guards. Did that in the playoffs against Chris Paul. Does a nice job of moving his feet and using his length to recover.
Irving attacking, kicks it out to James. The 17-footer goes down.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks are all it takes, and he can really get rolling.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Curry. That's good.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
Thanks again, Doris. Bogut gets the bucket.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. LeBron against Iguodala. And he gets the bucket. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Iguodala kicks to Lee. Back to Iguodala. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
The Cavs were an all-out mess last year, and a lot of that was because of their depth. They just did not have the punch off the bench to keep leads or bring them back into games.
Back to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. That is good.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
The Warriors leading.
And with the Cavs, their score differential for their reserves really tells the story. Just way too many points given away when that second unit came onto the floor. It was something they needed to address in the offseason, and they did.
Now here's James after the miss from Stephen Curry. And Irving with the basket on the assist by James. Irving's got 5 now. The Warriors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. It's Thompson off the drive. Over in the corner, Lee. And Thompson kicks to Lee. Stolen by Varejao. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time. Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Yeah, absolutely. They made the steal pay dividends instantly in the open floor.
Up top, Curry. Lee outside. Back to Curry. Good as the jump shot falls.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Irving against Curry. Here's Waiters. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Lee, a screen on Irving. Curry dishes to Lee. Kicks it to Thompson. Passes it to Bogut. 6 on the shot clock from about 19 feet. No good off the back of the rim.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
Oh,
Get it! Oh, watch out now.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Varejao. Marion comes in for Kevin Love. Miller's checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Livingston passes to Green. Count the bucket.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Warriors making the shot. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Dion Waiters going into last season working on playing off the ball, whether, catch and shoot, Steve, or coming off screens.
Yeah, he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, but playing alongside Kyrie Irving, he's got to be more effective without the ball, working off those screens and learning to play with Irving.
And Waiters really has tried to emphasize staying on balance with his shot. Taking better shots, better quality shots within the offense, and we saw the results. There was an uptick in his percentages from the field and from long range as well.
And both free throws good for Waiters.
And Waiters still a volume scorer. To improve his efficiency, he's got to get that free throw percentage back up and become more consistent finishing inside. But he's a natural scorer. He certainly has the talent.
And the wide open shot from Green. Misses the 3.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
Livingston, that's good.
Love the interior passing. He knew exactly where to go with that ball.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Dellavedova kicks to Waiters. Dishes to Marion. Back to Waiters. It's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. Barnes with the ball. Feeds to Green. Here is Livingston. Rush dishes to Livingston. Barnes with it. Count that one.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt, on both sides, high-octane offense.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Cavaliers lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And off we go at Postgame, now starting the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score, playing well here, Steve.
Miller is out there with Marion. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. In for your Cavaliers, LeBron James.
Here is Livingston. Here's Green. Miller grabs the miss.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Offline with his 3. From past the arc, Green with the rebound.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, gentlemen, Stephen Curry, arguably the league's best perimeter shooter. Curry said, "I love everything about shooting, but mostly that perfect form when your body is in rhythm from the time you plant your feet to the time you release the ball. Everything is smooth and calm. It moves through you like a wave. It's a beautiful thing." Kevin, no doubt.
It is indeed. Thanks, Doris. Well, last season, Tristan Thompson made the decision to change his shooting hand, Clark. He went from shooting with his left to now shooting with his right hand.
Yeah, I've not heard of anything quite like that before, but he improved his free throw shooting substantially as a result of the change, and he gets to the line fairly often, so I think that's a nice development. I love that young man's work ethic and what he brings to a team in terms of rebounding and physicality.
I think LeBron's going to like playing with him.
I agree.
Clock at 6. LeBron drives in, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, Thompson is ambidextrous. He throws a baseball right-handed, writes with his left, and you got to give him credit for taking a chance with a whole new method of shooting, and it's paying dividends.
And Thompson prone to getting his shot blocked inside despite his length and athleticism. Being ambidextrous, you would think that he at some point developed that ability to be a better finisher inside with either hand. We'll see.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Thompson. Love comes in for Sean Marion. And Irving subbed in for Mike Miller. Good on the second free throw.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And that one's good. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
LeBron right side. Back to Irving. A 3-ball. And another miss by Cleveland.
Tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Iguodala left side. Lets it go with a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. James kicks to Irving, and the call will be against David Lee. Outside Irving. Love outside. The jump hook, and it's in off the backboard. And the Cavaliers lead by 5. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Curry, pass it to Lee. Floats a runner. Tries again. Here's Dellavedova, guarded by Curry. Now here's James. He's got 9. And again, it's Cleveland. Timeout called the Warriors. Warriors trail by 7. Outside Curry. Lee sets a screen for Curry. Takes the 13-footer. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bogut's got his second bucket tonight.
Sometimes offensive rebounds are lucky, but he anticipates and gets to the right spot before the shot goes up.
James kicks to Irving. Off target from outside.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. LeBron with it. He's picked up by Lee. Verajao dishes to James. And they double him up with LeBron. Irving for 3. They get the rebound. And Verajao kicks to Irving. Over Thompson. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of the game.
Well, Anderson Varejao staying relatively healthy last season. That's to say he only missed 17 games. That's a far cry from his previous 3 seasons where he played a total of just 81 games.
Shot clock at 6. On its way from Curry for 2. Love grabs the board. Love's got 3 rebounds now in this one. James up top. He's covered by Iguodala. And a wide open look for Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 9 points for Kyrie Irving. And Verajao, Steve, has shown flashes of all-star caliber production at the center position. It's been his injuries that have really held him back.
Yeah, it's good to see him able to remain on the court for most of the season. I mean, a tough year for the Cavs last year record-wise, but Verajao, for him, a step in the right direction health-wise. He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Dellavedova, the pass to Irving. Another miss by Irving.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Again, the miss by Thompson.
The poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
The drive by James. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Curry. Iguodala wide open, and they're able to recover. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 9. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Guys, I'm here with Stephen Curry, and Steph, Coach made a point of stating how important the physical presence would be in this game. How important is that going to be for the team in the second half?
That's a big deal. I mean, just being physical and, make the right plays and then hopefully put ourselves in a good position to win.
You've got to match that opponent's intensity, Steph. Thanks for the time. Guys?
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly. The second half just about to get going here. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Cleveland leading by 9, setting the floor for the Warriors. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. It's Lee and Bogut inside. And Varejao kicks to Irving. The kick out to LeBron. Shot is off. So Golden State will take it the other way.
Well, last year LeBron mentioned that he was jealous of Durant's shot totals. Just an offhanded remark by him, but it did open up some speculation by what he meant.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, Cavaliers head coach David Blatt, unknown here in the United States, but he spent the last 2 decades establishing himself as the premier coach in Europe. Last season, he led Maccabi Tel Aviv to an upset EuroLeague title. One GM described the team as, quote, outgunned at every position except coach. Kevin, it's been his dream to coach in the NBA.
Many consider him a genius-level coach. Doris thinks we'll see how he does. Here's James. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Waiters gets a wide-open look. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And you know that remark by LeBron, people weren't sure if that was a backhanded jab at KD or if he was just pointing out how he is able to score without having to be a bulk shooter.
Well, one thing is for sure, I'm not exactly sure of what his comments, how you should interpret them, but LeBron was very aware of what Durant was doing last year. He even admitted to having KD stats sent to his phone after every game, so he was keeping track of them.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Thompson with the bucket. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
The Warriors last season voted the most fun team to watch in the NBA. Easy to see why. Arguably the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history, and a lot of great passers, too.
Cleveland leading by 9. Love with the screen on Iguodala. James. They grab their own miss. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Irving drives in. Here's Waiters. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And you watch the Warriors, Clark. They're having fun playing out there. Great chemistry on the floor and in the locker room.
Yeah, it looks like a bit of a college atmosphere.
It does.
I mean, their harmony and chemistry is outstanding. A lot of youthful enthusiasm. And remember, despite their success, this is still one of the youngest teams in the league.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Marion comes in for LeBron. Then for the Warriors, Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. No good from Spates.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 11 points.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Warriors trailed by 14. Curry dishes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Cannot hit. Good D by Irving.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
He didn't make a lot of noise heading into last season's All-Star game, but boy, did Kyrie Irving put on a show when he got there. It was a playground type of game, and he dazzled everybody with his skill.
And he makes the first. And upon winning the All-Star MVP last year, Irving said the most important thing was bringing the trophy to Cleveland.
Yeah, that's a nice nod to the fans in the Forest City, and being a native Clevelander myself, I know how much the fans appreciate being acknowledged by one of their favorite players. After all the speculation and turmoil last season, that was a nice bright spot, even if it was soon overshadowed by the return of the king.
Here is Livingston. 5 on the clock. Pass to Barnes to end the run. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Irving attacking. Marion kicks to Irving. And it's rejected. Here is Livingston. He's guarded by Waiters. Nobody near Barnes. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Waiters against Thompson. Waiters passes to Irving. Right side, Irving. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Virtually uncontested. And it's nice to be able to add to the lead without really having to work for it.
Livingston dishes to Barnes. Green with a screen on Miller. Barnes. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Yeah, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
Offensive rebound.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. Thompson inside the line. Misses off the right iron.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Goes up on the wing. That's good. Irving's got 17.
You know, that mid-range jump shot may be an underutilized tool in today's NBA, but it's really serving this team well.
In fact, it very well might be the strongest area of their game offensively.
Now here's Barnes. Nice work there coming off the screen. He's got 8.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Irving attacking. Here's Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Here is Livingston. That's a 2 from Barnes, and that one's on target from the wing. Barnes has got 8 points in the quarter. Cleveland leading by 14. Irving attacking. Shot is blocked. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk.
I can feel that.
Send you a message.
Yes, sir. A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers lead by 12. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This was such a pretty pass, Kevin. Beautiful assist, and of course it turned into the easy basket, but just a gorgeous play there.
Warriors trail by 12. Irving and Waiters, the guards. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. And it's Verjao in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Lee kicks to Curry. 6 to shoot.
Well, Steph Curry, of course, deadly from outside the arc, but last season he tried to improve his ability to get to the rim. In fact, he significantly increased his points in the paint last year.
And for Curry, improving his driving ability. He already had the handles, but he tried to work on his strength to ward off contact.
And Kevin, you know, film study is also playing a role in that progression and development. And he not only improved his finishing ability inside, he also got to the line more often, a result of being more confident in his strength.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Cleveland didn't quite meet their expectations last year, in part by how poor they shot at home. Hard to get wins when everything you put up seems to rim out.
It can be doubly defeating, Clark, with the missed shots here at home. And not only are you not scoring, but then the crowd loses interest. They get out.
That's a great point. I mean, one of the benefits of being at home is having your crowd there energized and pulling for you. And if you're not making shots, they tend to sit on their hands.
And LeBron asked who would be on his Mount Rushmore of NBA greats, Steve. He went with Larry, he went with Michael Jordan, and Oscar Robertson.
Well, you got to feel like he probably can sort of associate himself with the Big O. You know, the big body, the strength, the versatility. That's what Oscar was all about. That's what LeBron is all about. So nice to see LeBron's recognition of that era of the NBA.
Hard to argue with those selections. He also said he better be up there too, and I would agree with that.
No good from Bogut.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
Offensive rebound, Lee. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Verejao. Well, he holds the reins to this team, and we're seeing some examples of that, Steve, right now.
Yeah, they look cohesive. And, you know, anytime he takes control, you can just feel this group come together.
Yeah, it's priceless when you have a guy who sets the example he does and then backs it up with timely communication as well as consistent performance.
Cleveland leading by 10. Waiters passes to LeBron. Tipped away. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
A few more plays just like that are all they need to make their comeback bid a real one.
Yeah, they wasted no time there, and that's really their only option. They've got to cause havoc, force the issue here, and try to get some open looks in transition.
Irving dishes to LeBron. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 5. Unloads from 9. And Verejao kicks to Irving. James outside. Tries again. Rush grabs the miss.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Curry attacking. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Iguodala against LeBron. Verejao passes to Love. Iguodala against LeBron. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
And James gets it to go.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Thompson outside. Up top, Curry. On the wing, it's Iguodala. There's the dish to Lee. Back to Iguodala. Puts it up from 12, and that's good for 2. Iguodala's got 5 points in the quarter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. And that's now 10 points for Dion Waiters.
Well, when the double team's in place, it really spreads the floor offensively.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. Iguodala kicks to Curry. And there's the feed to Bogut. Can't get it to go. Good D by Love.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. They have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Curry at the elbow, Lee. Thompson from long range. Love grabs the board.
That's a bold move, trying to respond to that 3, but he couldn't convert.
And the dunk by James.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Execute it to perfection.
I don't think we're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Curry dishes to Lee. Back to Curry. Can they get it? Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Some great play by Steph Curry tonight. He has 12 points and also an assist.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Cleveland?
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points. Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, I think that's a great strategy. Not only do you get easy points, but the clock stops as well.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Verjao with a screen on Iguodala. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Both good from the line that time. And here's Thompson. Takes a 3. And that one's good.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. They gave him a wide open look there.
Well, Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
And here's LeBron outside. Warriors trail by 7.
Time is definitely not on their side at this point.
Yeah, they need a quick bucket.
Thompson passes to Curry. That one wide left.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Irving with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. James against Bogut for the 3, and LeBron James good for 3.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock. It's a wrap.
Yep, nice game. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
One shot.
And you got to think those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
19 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And the wide open shot from Green. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And here comes LeBron. Miller kicks to LeBron. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
And now down to Doris Burke, who is courtside, standing by with our Jordan Player of the Game. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. LeBron, what have you discovered defensively that enabled you to win this ball game?
I mean, well, they broke us down still off the bounce. We want to do a better job of trying to keep our chest in front of them, but we did a really good job of contesting their shots, and it allowed us to get on the boards and get rebounds.
Perhaps not perfect, LeBron, but certainly good enough. Thank you so much. Kev, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.